Hello and welcome to the Car Care Nut Shop, and welcome to another shop update. You know, the last few videos we said it was the busiest week. This week we are really at our max. There's no other way to say it. Let's give you a tour of the shop, tell you what each car is doing here, and maybe you'll pick something along the way. This Avalon, you guys have actually seen it on video. And full disclaimer, we literally just finished filming this part of this video, so yeah, you already know what happened with this one. This LS400, beautiful LS400, 1998. This has been here for a while. We were looking for some parts that are discontinued, stuff like that. Customers are in a rush for it. The last thing that is remaining on this is a door lock actuator. Unfortunately, it's not the door lock actuator that is faulty. It's some of the rods are bent and broken, and we have a door latch on order for it. It's a reman one. The original one is discontinued, so we're waiting for that. That should be here in the next couple of days. We'll wrap this up. But everything else, I think we did parking brake cables on this. We did some suspension work in the front and some odds and ends, some exhaust work, whatnot. But this is otherwise done. It's just sitting here waiting. That's why we leave it in the clean side, because can't close the door. There's no latch, and if I close it with a latch, it won't open again. That's the problem. This is the Altezza. Guys have seen this, 3 videos on this one. You got some special time here at the Car Care Nut Shop. This is all done. We are just waiting for the PCV hoses, which may have arrived already. I gotta go and check. We have some boxes we haven't opened. That's the only thing we're pending on this. Then it's ready to go. We're ready to test throw it. Everything is good. The twins. This is a very strange moment where we have an extremely rare car. Most people have not even seen one in person. We have 2 of them. What a treat. What a beautiful treat. This one, we've briefly talked about it throughout the videos, and I think in one of the shop updates. This one is some of the parts starting to arrive finally, and majority of them are going to arrive next week. So I am almost sure we're going to end up filming this. I mean, wouldn't you want to see the inside of a V12? We're working on this. I would. I'm gonna. This is one that you guys have seen on the channel before. This is back for an oil change and has a little bit of a hesitation when it's really hot, although the weather is cold now, so I don't think we'll be able to duplicate it. Couple door seals. We already did one side door seals. Other side now came in. It was a little delayed. So it's in for some maintenance, nothing major, but usually with Centuries, things go slow because you gotta work not in a rush and not interrupted. So this, I think in the next couple days, I'm gonna pull it out of here. This is our kind of premium storage, if you would. We'll pull it out, do the door seals, and do the oil change, and investigate that a little bit, although it only happens when it's hot, and we're not hot anymore. So let's go to the main shop, which is packed beyond anything you have seen it packed before. Starting with this RX 350. Now the compressor is on. Hopefully by the time we make it there, it'll shut off. This RX 350, this got actually shipped from another state. We are dropping the engine out of it. Has VVTi gear rattle and whatnot. I think this is scheduled to start tomorrow 1 o'clock. Because we have a few cars that we're tying up, then this is going in, motor's coming out, and we're starting on it. The only thing I am a little bit uneasy about, couple things. Dash is really horrible. So we're going to tell the customer if they want to do something, this is the time. The other thing is the battery keeps dying. So I wonder if it's a bad battery. We haven't really dug into it to see, but this is something that's coming up. Over here is a site you may never see in our shop again. I hope this one works. This is a remanufactured 2UZ FE engine. This one broke a cam. It's on a, I want to say it's an '08 4Runner, heavy off-road vehicle. I mean, this thing is built to really for the real off-road. We have no options, no used engines out there, and the cam is broken, and the engine is just basically destroyed because the valves are bent and everything. But this is a reman engine, if you haven't seen it. This is a company we've worked with before. We've never bought a reman from them. I hope it works. I hope it's fine. Looks decent. I like everything I'm seeing so far, but usually reman engines are not my thing. I wish we have the parts to actually do the reman ourselves, but that's the problem. So going around, it's a little, all the cars are wet. It was raining, it started raining on us last minute there. This 07, I believe it's an 07 Highlander. It's from out of state. This is actually completely done. This was spark plugs, very clean car. This car is, folks, these Highlanders are really good if you find one in good shape. Spark plugs, CV boots, and a few fluids. Nothing really over the top. This has been done. We're just waiting for them to pick up because they're from out of town. This GX is the one you've seen when we do a dash on. We're actually, this is in the queue. We have to do the ABS actuator. We have a few odds and ends here and there to do, although the ABS actuator all of a sudden started working properly, so we're not going to take chances. I know it's going to stop working again because this is actually out of other storage because battery keeps going low because it's been here for a minute, but this is coming up on the queue here. This LS430, doesn't it look beautiful? You guys recognize this car. So this is the one that the son bought for the father. So beautiful story about this one briefly. This is done. The father and son actually flew here. I believe they're from New York. They flew here, they spent the weekend, and they took the car, enjoyed it. They had a blast. The drive home is too long for the father because he's older. So they dropped it back off with us. I think it's getting shipped in the next few days back home, and then they will enjoy this car. This one is completely done. This is another LS430. This one is actually an Ultra. This one just got shipped in today. The timing belt, some maintenance, full inspection. They got a few concerns with it. We haven't gotten into this one. This car is still unknown to me. Hopefully tomorrow that starts changing once we finish the Avalon. Moving on from here, this Camry, I believe it's a 1213. That's the engine out of it. We're doing VBTI gears, torque converter, few odds and ends here and there. So we usually pull the motor out to do all that. Pretty decent car. The owner loves it, wants to keep it. Engine burns with a little bit of oil. Nothing over the top. Cylinder walls do have a little bit of wear. We gave them the option to build the motor. They didn't want it to this time. They're like, well, we'll wait for it to get worse. And I agree with them. This is not cheap to do this motor. These motors are starting to rise up in price, the short blocks. This Prius, I think it's a 15 Prius. It's in here, also from out of state. This Prius has an aftermarket ball joint that almost let loose, and struts and a few fluids, a few odds and ends here and there. This one we haven't started on yet. We already inspected it. The owner was here. We did everything, but I told him at the time we were really busy. It may take us 2-3 weeks to get to it. If you want, we can schedule you in 2-3 weeks to bring it. He's like, the logistics of bringing the car and taking it is very hard. I have another car. Just leave it with you. Take your time. Whenever you're done, I'll come pick it up. So this was actually second on the roster. Actually first on the roster. We only have one car before it, and then it's coming in and getting done. This is a car you may recognize. Old video, long time ago. We were doing valve cover gaskets on it. At the same time, we had a very mysterious 4Runner with a blown engine that was not in good shape. We said that this one has over 300,000 miles and it's in great shape. Well, maybe we jinxed it a little bit. It does have over 300,000 miles. Head gasket. Small. It runs great. Just likes to become a 2 strokes and a half. Doesn't use oil though. It uses coolant instead. So this is, again, dear customer of ours. He has multiple cars. This car is so dear to him. He's like, I don't want to get rid of it. Frame's actually really in good shape. So he's like, keep it with you. Take your time. Whenever it's done, it's done. We're not in a rush. So she's going to be a local resident for a while. The one next to it has been a local resident for a while. Beautiful LX470, rust-free. I believe it's from Texas. This car got a head gasket. It was leaking externally. CV boots, a lot of work will be done to this car. This has been done for a while. Customer is having some family matters that are more important than coming and get the car. So we understand. Told them we'll keep it here. They were very patient with us. We don't have a problem. When you have a problem looking at this every morning, love that car. It's such a great shape. But that one is actually getting picked up the end of this week or early next week. They're flying in and driving it home. Over here we have this beautiful Matrix. Very fine gentleman, veteran actually, who owns it. This initially we were supposed to do a front timing cover. We ended up canceling because front time cover was not leaking a lot. Fortunately, we did a brake fluid replacement, and the brakes don't want to pump up after that. think it was the master cylinder was hanging by a thread, and just passing the fluid, fresh fluid through it was enough to let it go. So actually we're getting a master cylinder for this tomorrow. We're getting it done, and then everything else is done. We had some power steering line, whatnot, little stuff. This is our new local resident. I hope not for long. If you're the owner of this car, you might not like me saying that, but this is a 4-cylinder Tacoma. This is getting a full engine resto, top to bottom. Same thing with the clutch, same thing with a few odds and ends, steering shaft, axle boots, whatnot. The problem is some of the parts are taking a little bit longer than we initially anticipated. This is also from out of town. The owner basically told me the same thing. I got a car to drive. I just want this thing to hold on. He's like, I went to look at the new one. I don't like all the gizmos that I have. I love this thing. It has 200,000 miles, burns oil, head gasket small leak, it's going through a little bit of coolant, but I just want the thing gone through and want to keep driving for another 200,000. It has a brand new frame. This is from a rust state here, so I don't blame him. I get it. I mean, thing is nice, drives great, just burns oil and coolant. We'll take care of that, and she should be back on the road. Moving on from that to this Land Cruiser. You guys recognize this one. I want to say 2 years ago, give or take, maybe a little bit less than that, we did a head gasket on this car. And it was kind of a strange one. We said that the head gasket on the 2UZ is not very common. It is not very common, not compared to the UR series. We're starting to see more and more of these. But this one, everything is great. Customer's really happy. We actually have one of their other cars in the other unit we're also doing a full restoration on. Unfortunately, the fan pulley let loose all of a sudden, just locked up, through the belt, and there it's at. This is actually done. They towed it here on emergency appointment. We got it taken care of right away because I can't have both of his cars here. So we've had a few instances where we had a customer where one of their cars is here for a big job and the other car has an emergency. So I told him, get it in, we'll just prioritize it and get it done. So this is actually done. He's picking it up tomorrow. The LX 570 right next to it, this was initially a post-purchase inspection. They just bought it, did great, car's in great shape, just needs some maintenance, some fluids. Again, customers from far away, he preferred that he leaves it here until we have a chance to get the work done. So this is actually coming up on the roster on little stuff because it's just some maintenance, nothing over the top. Usually cars like that, we schedule them, a few weeks ahead so we can actually get it done within a day or two. But they're from far away, we understand. We have a lot of out-of-state customers. So then we have the Twins here. This one, actually we've done a video including this one in the background. This is a dear customer of ours. One muffler is leaking pretty bad. Catalytic converter, I told him, you got time in the catalytic converter. If you want to take care of the muffler, there's a few odds and ends that it needs. But he's debating, he's like, do I want to just get everything done in one shot and be done? It's been a good car. He loves it. He doesn't drive a lot, but he really likes this car, and I agree. It's nice. I like this color. I used to not like this color until I own one of these, so I now suddenly like this color. You know how bias works? That's how it works. This one is an older, like a pre-facelift generation. This is in here for a timing belt, few odds, few fluids and whatnot. We did do an inspection, and we did find a lot of little stuff. The LS430, little stuff pile up to a lot. So we're halfway through this job. I tried to call the customer today to talk to him about some of the other items. Didn't get a hold of him, so we'll try him again tomorrow. That's the hard part. Kind of navigating. Do I work on cars? Do I diagnose? Do I call customers? Do I write estimates? Or do I deal with the shop stuff in the background? That's getting hard, but that's part of it, and I love every moment of it. These two here, this 4Runner at the top, beautiful car. It's really in good shape. It's been here for some maintenance, spark plugs, fluids, whatnot. But somebody have told them that the seal between the transmission and the transfer case is leaking. It actually turned out to be the output shaft to the front output shaft of the transfer case, so that's a much less smaller job. So actually we're done with everything with this car. I tried to call this customer today, tell him, hey, we're not going to pull your transfer case and spend all this money. All you need is a little seal. It's literally 1/3 the cost. But I never got a hold of him, didn't call me back, so we're gonna try to call him tomorrow. If that's all they want done, we'll just get it done, and she's done. This IS300, very interesting color, beautiful car. Doesn't have really a lot of rust for an Illinois car. I mean, the sides are fine, everything. Got a little bit of surface rust at the bottom, but nothing over the top. Needs a bit of work. Has a lot of oil leaks. Transmission is leaking. The valve covers are leaking. A few odds and ends here or there. They just bought it, so they wanted to inspect it before they put any money into it. But again, this is another one. He's far away. He has another car. He's like, just keep it. When you get to it, you get to it, and we're good. Over here, these two cars. This LS430, also from out of town. This was in for it needed a lot more than what we ended up doing. Customers on a budget. We talked about a plan to do a few things every year, like the windows have a hard time going up and down. The door locks sometimes struggle. A few odds and ends, but we ended up doing a timing belt. Some of the important suspension stuff, like lower control arm bushings, were completely gone. I mean, you hit the brakes, the whole thing moves. So we did the safety stuff, we did the important stuff. This car is actually done. Customer dropped it off here. He's out of the country. He's going to be back. This is something we talked about from the get-go. He was going to store the car here with us until he's back from his trip. So he's going to be here for a while, but it's actually completely done. Same thing with this one. This was actually a waiter customer from today. The spark plugs, we had some issues with some bolts, and it took us a little bit longer, and he had a meeting, and he said, I'll try to come back at the end of the day. If not, I'll pick it up tomorrow. So here she sits. It's actually done. Beautiful. This car is, Mrs. Car Care Not walked by this car. This car is going to get me in trouble. That's all I'll tell you. She loves her GX, but the LX is the only car she loves more. And yeah, I had to just cause other distractions to make me and her walk away from this car. It's a beautiful car, but this one is done also. Folks, things have been on overdrive, and this is not all the cars. We have a few cars outside. We have a whole unit full of cars that are long-term projects. It has been tough, I have to say. Look, some folks will say it's a good problem to have, and I agree. It's a blessing to be in this place, but things get stressful here, and I try my best. We try all our best. We work very hard here, but in the end, we can only do so much in an 8-hour day. This is something I will work. I work 16 hours a day. I am in my prime, in my youth. I can do this. Now, I don't know, about 5-10 years from now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I will never ask one of my guys to, hey, we got to stay late and do this. No. And if you do, you got to make up that time for them somehow. Working on cars, it's a physical, demanding job. You can't just push on your guys like that. I have been blessed with a great group that works in this shop. Everybody from the mechanics that work here, to Melly in the front, to Amir, who is our newest parts guy, to Jose, of course, and Mrs. Car Care Not running things behind the scenes. I'm just blessed with such an amazing team here. Love these guys like they're my own family, and I cannot ask more of them. I mean, we're busy. It's a good problem to have, but sometimes it gets stressful. That's just the way automotive shops run, and we try our best. Just keep doing things the way we've done from day one, and things are working, and we are happy, and we don't want to change anything. Just keep going the way we are. People like what we do here. We're going to continue to do that. And that's that. Folks, I hope this video was helpful and informative. I hope you learned something new. If you like it, consider giving it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to the channel. Check out some of my other videos. Until the next video, folks, may the Lord bless you and keep you. And you have yourself a wonderful day.